Welcome to the Data Beats show. We also have a free newsletter, so do check it out on databeats.community. So today we've got Roopak Gupta from Habu, who's here to answer some questions about data clean rooms. So here we go. Hey Roopak, thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me, Arpit. Love the beats.
Thank you. Glad you like them. So Roopak, first question for you. In simple terms, what is the data clean room? Can you please explain with an example?
Sure. Data clean rooms is a technology that allows multiple partners to collaborate together. And when you think about collaboration, I would say there are three key things. It connects to data where your data is, so it supports distributed data sources. Number two, it is built with privacy first design. And lastly, you can get valuable actionable insights and outcomes with the data that was not possible earlier. So think of it as a distributed data platform that allows connection and the analysis of data across multiple platforms and partners. A simple example I would say is, so let's say you're a partner who has CRM data, and let's say there's another partner who has transaction data. Now, in the earlier world, you either the CRM data used to get the transaction data and do the joins, or so you have to move the data across. In a clean room tech now, what you can do is both partners can collaborate in a secure manner where their data never leaves their data sources, but the insights can be generated within a clean room.
So, is the death of the third party cookie contributing to the rise of the data clean room?
So I think that the death of cookie is raising more awareness of clean rooms in general, which is leading to more adoption. I also believe there is more awareness around privacy, more requirements around secure sharing, and people, in general, are not comfortable sending their data. Gone are the days when people used to ship files and send them around. So that is what I think is happening, around data clean rooms.
Right. And since you mentioned privacy, can you briefly describe how clean room solutions are helping companies adhere to regulations such as the GDPR?
Absolutely. So I think of privacy in two broad buckets. One is around consumer privacy, and the second is around business and data governance. So clean rooms actually support both the scenarios. So if you think about a clean room, it provides the technical guarantees that data can be used only for approved or specific purposes. And that is huge for compliance. And then if you think about data, where it can, what data it can read and all that, clean rooms ensure that data never leaves your data sources, whether it's a data warehouse, whether it's data lakes, what have you. It also follows the principles of data minimization, and it provides those technical guarantees that ensure data is safe and secure. So for governance, I think clean room also allow complete control of the analysis that can be run with the approval flows built in. And finally, one more thing I would say about privacy is that data encryption and differential privacy are also key part, because you need to support K-mean anonymity, you need to allow noise injection with privacy in mind so that no individual level data is ever leaked.
And how does the use of clean rooms impact the end user?
Yeah, so in terms of end user, look, it is actually transparent to the end consumer, but companies which are using clean room will have a very positive impact on the consumer because they will continue to deliver better data informed experiences, and consumers are guaranteed that their data is not going through any misuse. And consumer privacy is completely protected, their personal data is protected, and as I said, around differential privacy and all that, the individual level data is never exposed.
Got it. And what types of data do companies bring to a clean room solution? Are there any limitations here?
Yeah, so we are actually seeing a variety of data sets that people are bringing to the clean rooms. CRM, transaction, campaign, identity, this conversion data. So we are also seeing our clients bring models that can work on data that they never had access earlier. We are also seeing, even within an organization, where clean rooms are allowing collaboration across different parts of the same org. And in terms of, like, you asked about limitations, in terms of limitations, I don't think there is any. Like, we have seen everything from all these different data sets to barcodes to binary data and beyond. They
Okay.
are bringing code, they are bringing models. And I believe the reason why there is no limitation is because no matter what your data is, the software has the controls in place, from data connection to provisioning into clean rooms to the queries and the analysis that you can run to aggregate results also, where privacy and governance is guaranteed. So that's why I believe the limitations are not there, and you can use the clean room software in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, that's really cool. Awesome. So, besides advertising, where we've seen the most use cases for data clean rooms, which other industries do you see benefiting the most from a clean room technology?
We are seeing trends, we are seeing traction in the in martech, but other industries I feel which can be, can be useful as, financial services, healthcare, government. All those are industries where it can be very, very useful. uh, in general, I think any industry that is reeling because of data silos and inability to share data in a privacy safe manner can use this technology.
Got it. And can you describe like the top two use cases of data clean rooms?
If you ask me for the top two or three, I would say the first one that comes to mind is around planning and, and measurement. So companies, they are all turning to data clean room to gain access and insights to consumer engagement. Only by querying the full user level data sets through the privacy and governance controls can they effectively plan and optimize and measure their investments in those channels. That's, I think, is number one. Number two, I would say, is around segmentation and activation. Increasingly these companies, they just don't want to stop at insights. Their clean rooms are what they are providing is a secure pathway to segment and then activate this data into addressable media channels. Clean rooms are also enabling
Okay.
partners to build and activate audiences safely. And as you know, Google and other big platforms, they have recognized that. And third, I think, is around data and model enrichment. They just don't want to do just simple query based analysis on structured data. They expect clean rooms, to support machine learning workloads and protect inputs which are beyond data. They are protecting, we are protecting proprietary code. We have customers who are using clean rooms to enrich their data, you know, and their models by enabling secure access to new inputs which they never had access to earlier.
Got it. Yeah, that's really interesting. Thanks, Rupak. Last question for you. What should companies look for when evaluating data clean room solutions?
That's a very good question. I think right now, I would say everyone is trying to become a clean room. So I have I would say there are three key things. So first is interoperability. So you should look for a clean room partner that allows you to collaborate with anyone else. Any other stack, any other tech stack that they have. So look for a full stack solution that allows you to do workflow automation, which is scalable and can do end to end automation with a modern data infrastructure. Secondly, I would say the clean room solution that you select should allow you to create and customize use cases based on your specific business. And you should feel that the platform is flexible enough to accommodate the use cases. So most of our clients actually start with simple use, like overlap is a very common use case, right, that they start with, but they quickly move on to more sophisticated and very tailor made use cases. So make sure your clean room vendor can support that. And finally, I would say find vendors who are architected in the new world of privacy and governance and decentralized data just from the ground up, right? Beware of all the products and rebranding of legacy offerings which are kind of, they are saying they are clean rooms but they are not. They are taking the same old approach of ingesting your data.
Help bridge the gap between data people and non data people. Join us on databeats.community.